Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at knowing Star Wars species, but mostly we're poor at making art. My name is Benj.
And my name is Isaac, and it's a very happy May the 4th to you all. That came out well. Happy May the 4th, everybody. Happy Star Wars Day.
The way you said that makes it sound like you hate
I know, right?
this day.
It was hard for me to say it. No, I love this day. You aren't a big fan of today because you're not a big fan of everything made about Star Wars.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, see, I have the problem with Star Wars where I really like Star Wars, and I really hate everything that's made in the Star Wars universe.
like you like the universe.
I loved episode 1, amazing movie, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yep. And I'm right there with you.
And that's pretty much like episode 2 is all right, but it didn't set up episode 3 well.
Yeah, see, and like we both agree that episode 1 was the best Star Wars episode.
Yeah. And like even episode 7, like I thought episode 7 was pretty good, and then episode 8 didn't set up well. In fact, it ruined everything.
They have a hard time in Star Wars setting up. They set up stuff and then just don't.
Yeah, like they haven't. They often like it is. I would argue it is for all 3 of the trilogies. Where the first one they did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
The second one didn't set up the finale well, and then the third one tried its best.
Yeah, I mean, there's
what it was given.
Like it's got to wrap up, right?
Yeah,
it's got to get to somewhere.
It's got to end.
Yeah.
Like the third episode 3. You're like, well,
he's got to be Darth Vader.
He has to be Darth Vader. Like, there's no movie in between this movie and him becoming Darth Vader.
We got to get him there, but they're like, isn't he like our main character?
Yeah.
Don't you really like him?
Isn't he a good guy? Didn't he just like save the galaxy multiple times?
Didn't he just get married at the end of the last episode? You're like,
right.
Yeah, but now
evil. It's got to go from that to killing children
in 2 hours.
Yeah,
yeah. He's gonna have a really bad day. Yeah, basically.
Why didn't episode 2 just set it up a little bit? Like it had foreshadowing.
It had some.
He killed the women and children of the Sand People.
Yep.
It's like there was foreshadowing.
Yeah, but then you're like, but there's still hope.
But he did that in anger, and you're like, oh, anger is going to be the catalyst.
Yep, no,
it wasn't.
It was fear.
It was not.
It was fear
not anger
that made him.
Yeah, it's like he was given a catalyst.
Yep.
That wasn't used, and like it wasn't good setup.
Yeah.
Like and that's the thing. It's like the universe of Star Wars is so good, so beautiful, and then it's just like the storytelling. Not quite there.
See, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, but I agree. Like, there are some questionable decisions that George Lucas made.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's not just George Lucas.
I mean, but it is.
But since then, it's been worse.
Yeah,
like it's been worse since George
8,
Lucas.
9, and 10. Which we won't, or 7, 8, and 9. I mean, we won't even devote time on this channel.
And they do it with the shows too. It's like the first episode of Mandalorian, great. The other ones, it's like, what are they even setting up for? It's just not. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I think that sums up 7, 8, and 9, right?
Yeah. But that sums up all of Star Wars.
Yeah, but okay. So like today though, we're not gonna hate on the movie. We're not even gonna talk about the movies. It's May the 4th. It's Star Wars Day, and there's a whole Star Wars universe to explore.
We're gonna talk about the species.
We're gonna talk about the weird.
They also have some weird.
There are some very weird alien species in the Star Wars world.
Yeah, like sometimes some of these creatures, it's just like they told the costume designers, do whatever you want.
Yeah,
make it weird.
Make it like there's a lot of creative freedom.
We want people to be slightly uncomfortable when they.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh, there's that. So what we're gonna do today? Man, I am worried now. We're going to play a little game where Benj has pulled up an image of a Star Wars, a sentient Star Wars creature, meaning that it's not just like a monster living in the hills,
right?
Theoretically. It's like a living, talking, human
talking monster living in the hills.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't actually know where mine lives.
It's something that
I think it lives in the city.
There could be a Jedi of this species,
like if you saw a Jedi of the species, you would just run away.
Like, I've been told from those people that are like Star Wars weird purists that are like, well, there was this book published 500 years ago about this weird Jedi that was, like Jabba. He was a Hutt, like Jabba the Hutt's grandson becomes a Jedi, and you're like, you telling me there was a Jedi that was Jabba the Hutt?
You're telling me that thing can do backflips?
Yeah, right. Like, what is that? I think that's a thing. Yeah. I think it is. In fact, I don't think
I played the game Star Wars Academy.
Uh-huh.
And in that, you can be a Hutt with a lightsaber,
See, like this is like a real thing.
and
I
it's
think
like it's like fun to play as because you're just like, double sided lightsaber flipping around.
it's so
And you're
weird.
just a Hutt, and it's
Yeah,
great.
the new Grogu and the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer shows a Hutt that's like buff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't think you've seen the trailer.
no,
But he's like, you only see him from like a distance in the back, but he's like in a box. He's like on a ring,
right.
boxing ring, and he's like got muscles. And you're like, yeah, I want to see me a big slug.
But it's like
You know?
he still doesn't have legs.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't matter how buff your
exactly.
upper
Right?
body
Like
is.
it's still
how
a
are you
slug, man.
How are you flipping? Like they got to use the force just
Yeah.
to like.
to move?
Move.
Yeah, it's true, right? I mean, that's like what Yoda does, right?
Yeah.
He can fight because he uses the Force.
That's true.
It's the catch-all for every Star Wars
Yeah.
Jedi problem.
You're like, there's no way that
How
little thing
did
can
he do that?
flip around
How
all
did
right?
he know? Like, because of the Force,
Yeah.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's the
So you're gonna give me.
easy answer.
So you're gonna give me a Star Wars species. You're gonna describe. This is like, I don't know if you remember from a few months back. We expressed our intentions to become sketch artists.
Yes.
You know, because we can really capture the essence of the person that
Yeah.
the police are looking for.
Right, because sometimes you don't necessarily need an exact picture of them.
Yeah, you just need someone that's like when they see it, they're like, I get the same feeling.
Yeah.
You know, I get the same uncomfortable
Yeah,
feeling
like,
in
I know.
in my jellies, in my belly,
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
yeah.
And we actually did that twice. We did that with the wanted posters,
Uh-huh.
and then we also did it with the sketch artist.
Yep, and we're
So-
just going to continue. Because,
Yeah,
you know,
but-
no one's reached out to us yet.
Yeah.
So we're going to expand
So-
our audience to an
yeah.
international,
Yeah.
interplanetary,
Intergalactic.
intergalactic. That's
Yeah.
the word I was looking
We'll
for.
join. We'll join the
Space.
space cadets or
no,
what
what is
was
it?
Buzz Lightyear's
Oh yeah, the Star Command.
Star Command.
Join
Yeah.
Star Command. Yeah. That, or I hear there's a branch of the military now that's
Oh yeah.
looking for.
Star Force or whatever.
Yeah, they're looking for artists. I'm sure.
Yeah,
They're like, you know, you're out in outer space
like,
and an
oh,
alien.
We need to describe this alien that just did
Yeah,
the
yeah, like,
crime.
it's like it flew by in a flying saucer, and we got to look at it. Oh yeah, well, what's it look like? Go tell the two poor artists.
Yeah.
They'll draw, you know, something to give you the same feeling, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I don't want the same feeling
Like,
as this.
you have a hard time looking at the picture you've picked to describe to me. Like you keep averting your eyes from it.
Okay, but are
And
you
I have
ready?
to no. But yes,
Okay.
I think I have to be.
Well, we'll want to start with the head. Okay.
Okay. So this is like a whole creature. Can I
Yeah.
ask? Okay, can I ask? I'm going to ask some questions. Is it like a standing upright creature, or is it like a horse, like it goes left
Yeah.
to right?
No, it's a standing upright
Okay.
creature. So you're gonna want to draw the head.
Yeah, okay.
Um.
I will attempt
So
this.
he has a. He's like furry.
Can you tell it's a he? I just want to understand this. Like, there's no female characteristics.
I hope.
It's not like there's no curved lines.
I hope this isn't what the females of the species look like.
Isn't that the case with like all aliens? You know, some are clearly female, and you're like, I don't want to see the males. You know, like that would be weird. And then some are clearly male, and you're like, there can't be a pretty version of this. You know?
Yeah. I mean, in the Star Wars world, though, there are like those ones where it's like the females look really different from the males.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, so the head of him.
yeah, I'm looking through the wiki page to see if it ever like refers to him by a gendered term.
We'll just assume this one's male.
Yeah, but there's no gendered terms for this. Okay, so it's a head.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, so you want to draw a head, a furry head. He doesn't have a nose.
What shape is this head?
Um,
Round, triangle. That's
yeah,
the thing
like,
with aliens; it
it's
could be
like-
anything.
I mean, it kind of has a very oval like shape to it.
Okay, so it's an oval.
It's real
shape.
big. Like it's bigger on the bottom than it is on the top.
Is the head okay? So how
Like, it
big is
doesn't
it?
quite come to a cone point, but the top is quite a bit smaller than the bottom.
Kind of like my popcorn maker man.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. How big
Do you
is the
want
head?
to know like proportion to the body?
Yes, that's exactly what I
Yeah,
want.
50%.
50% head.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh. So it's kind of. Is there anything above the head? Do I need to leave space for above the head?
He does. He's wearing a hat in this picture.
Okay, so not too much.
But
space.
like it's like a beanie, like you know. like it's like skin tight to his head type hat. But and he's like furry.
He looks like a gourd.
I feel like
Did I already mess up?
that head's probably not big enough.
Oh, you're right. You
Like
said
because
50%.
it's like 50% of his body.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same shape, just bigger.
Yeah, like that's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. And then he's got like pretty big eyes.
You said it's hairy. Like
Yeah,
where's
he's the whole head.
Up here?
It's just hairy. No,
Okay,
like
hair.
the furry.
okay?
Like
I'll come and add the fur in the end. Let's get some eyes and
Yeah.
details on the
so
face first.
he's got some pretty big eyes.
Okay, what
Like even in proportion to his large head, he's got big eyes.
are they up here? Or are
But
they down
they're
lower?
like they're like humanish looking eyes. Like
Because I'm so good at drawing those.
yeah. But
Where?
like, there's nothing
Where on the
special.
head? Are they at the top of the gourd or
No,
the
they're,
bottom?
they're where you would expect. They're where you'd expect the eyes. to
Big
be.
eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Human
Yeah.
eyes. I've seen human eyes.
These are- I mean,
They're not this shape. If
like
I'm being
his-
completely
his
honest
are
with you.
yellow, which are not like a color humans have for eyes, but they look the same as human eyes.
Humanesque, right?
Yep.
How about eyelids? Does he have eyelids?
Yeah, like he just practically has human eyes.
There we go.
Like
human
they're
eyes.
giant and
Because
yellow,
human eyes are totally
but they're
upright ovals.
yeah, like
Not
yeah,
like
you
Sideways.
you didn't do them
We're
correctly
good.
to the drawing.
It's an artistic interpretation of human eyes.
Yeah, like what you're drawing is a VeggieTales character.
It's so hard. He looks so much like one.
Yeah, no nose, real big mouth.
Okay.
Like
open.
just keep going with the VeggieTales. Like
Where
right
my
where
mind
the
is
ve-
on.
like right where the gourd's mouth should be. He does have teeth on the
Oval?
bottom.
Oval
He does
shape?
have. He
Tell me about the
has.
shape of this guy's mouth. Just-
Yeah. It's mouth shaped like a human mouth. Yeah, like that. He has really big teeth.
Like which?
Like they're dull. They're not spiky.
Okay.
But they're like really big. Like he's,
Like a whole
he's
row of
clearly a
them?
vegetarian. Well, like they have real big gaps in between them, and they're really big.
like that.
Yeah.
Are there some on the bottom too?
Yeah. Well, actually, in this picture, you can only see the bottom ones, but I'm assuming that's just the way his mouth is open.
So this is Jerry from VeggieTales.
Yeah, but like disturbing.
Yeah.
And now he's hairy, and he's wearing a beanie.
There we go.
And then fur. He's furry. Let's like we can move on to like the body if you want.
I'll get some fur on there just for the sake of having fur.
Mm-hmm.
Hair covering a multitude of sins. You have eyebrows?
Like it, yes, but like so his whole head is hairy, right? Like furry,
So there's just
hairy,
more hair.
but like he does seemingly have like distinct eyebrows that are the same color and everything as his regular hair. It's just more.
This is why when you're watching a cartoon, they never have like real hair. It's like a solid piece of hair,
Mm-hmm.
like Barbie hair, you know.
Yep.
But actually, I think Barbies have like
Yeah, like actual Barbies.
yeah, they have actual
Have
hair.
actual
No one knows, huh?
Yeah, no, he doesn't. This guy doesn't have a nose. He's got like clearly a spot where his nose would be.
Okay.
Okay. So out
Tell me about
of
this
the
guy's body.
side, out of the side of his head is coming his shoulders, and he has really big arms.
Out of the head, like up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has like really big arms. In this picture, he's like crossing his arms.
Where do they go? Like, what's
Like
the
they're
body
going,
look
like?
like?
They're
I
going
need-
in front of him.
I think I need to know more about the body first before I can put the arms in
Like
there.
you can barely see the body because he has really big arms
Really big arms.
covering the body.
All right, we can do that. I mean, maybe. Sure, is just what it looks like.
And big hands.
Just like normal hands.
Yeah.
Do you have a shirt on?
Yeah, in this he's wearing like a potentially like a robe or something, maybe an apron.
An apron?
Like a worker's, like a blacksmith's apron. It has pockets in the front. Like
So,
it just looks
can
like
you
a
see
brown,
this guy's
it looks
shoulders?
like a brown.
Can you see his shoulders?
Oh, yes, you can. He's not wearing
Okay.
his shoulders are revealed. They're hairy. But
How many fingers?
he has
He has more than 3.
3 fingers and a thumb. And on his wrists, on one hand it looks like cigars, and on the other hand it looks like spiky bullets.
What?
Like he has
fingers?
like no, like on the wrists he has like cuffs, and it's like on one hand, on one of the cuffs it has like many slots, and like what's like how like you have like those belts with all the bullets in them that like Western people would wear.
Okay.
They're like those, but one of them looks like cigars, and the other one it looks like spiky bullets. Like I'm assuming there's something else, but it's like that's what they look like.
Those are the cigars.
Yeah. The other ones are like long spiky bullets.
Okay.
And so he's wearing like a leather belt, and like I said, it looks like a blacksmith apron with like pockets in front.
This guy have legs?
In this picture, I don't see his legs, so we can just assume.
Maybe like a neck?
You can't see. There is no neck.
Okay, I'm cool with that. So he's wearing an apron, but what else?
Yeah, he has like a leather belt. Like around, like over top of the apron.
Okay. Okay. Big belt?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Just say it's so big that it needed to be extended on one side?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Clearly.
Okay, what's on the belt?
It's just like a leather belt. It has like a metal clasp or something on it.
Here we go. Belt. What else am I missing?
No, I mean that's pretty much it. The apron just like kind of continues.
You said we can't see his feet?
Yeah, not in this picture. Like the apron just goes down, presumably.
There we go. Just fur.
Yeah, he's quite hairy.
What's the length of the fur? Like
it's long
we're
and
talking like
shaggy
Wookiee
hair.
We're talking like Wookiee
Like
level?
longer than Wookiee.
Oh, it's longer.
Yeah, it's like shaggy, long hair.
Ew, like all of them?
Unkept, shaggy hair.
All of them has this?
Yeah.
I guess this is just the stubble underneath. Just longer than Wookiees. Like, it's gotta be like way out here.
Yeah. Strangely, I picked this character or this species because I was pulling it up and I'm like, I need to pick like something obscure, and like old looking, because to make sure Isaac's never seen it. And so I look at this picture and I'm like, this is clearly from like early Star Wars. Like this costume design, it's bad. And then I looked at it, and his only appearance is in the recent Obi-Wan show.
Really? Does he have fur on his legs and stuff too?
You can't see his legs. His apron just kind of covers everything.
Just more fur. Just give me a second here.
Oh, we can listen to his one line that he has.
Kidding me? Get like,
Well, he was just growling. That's his line.
kind of looks like a growl. All right. Any other distinctive features we're missing here? I'm
Nope.
sure it looks just like the real
Yeah,
thing.
exactly like it. Let me read everything that the Wikipedia page has about this.
Okay.
It says this species was a sentient species that existed in the galaxy. Borum sub was a member of this species.
Oh, that's so helpful. You have fingernails?
Yes, but they're like the same color as his hands. Here's the appearance description it has of them. This hulking bipedal species was distinguished by their large features, including a massive head, wide-set circular teeth, yellow irises in their eyes, and long black and gray hair, as well as black and pink toned skin. It's like you can't see their skin. Like, what is he even talking about? It's like it's all hair.
Okay. What's the species called?
This just calls it Borum subspecies.
What? Okay, spell it for me.
BORRIM.
BORRIM.
Yep.
Borum.
And then SHUB.
SHUB.
Yep. So that's the name of the character, and it's his species. Because there's only the one time. But it's like, how do they even know his name? His only line is growling.
Sure. Well,
There's very little information about him.
yeah, seriously, you picked a really obscure Star Wars race.
Yeah, but
Other than being really grossly hairy with giant teeth.
I'm surprised at how recent it exists. Is it time to show the picture?
I don't think I can do much more for this guy.
Mhm.
He already looks so good.
Yeah, I think it's time we show everyone the picture.
I'm so nervous. Oh my. I nailed it. Other than getting the or the eye shape wrong. Man, that thing's weird looking.
And doesn't it look like an old like it doesn't look like something from recent times?
No, it looks like a bad costume.
Yeah.
But nope, man, I nailed this though.
Mm-hmm.
Totally him. I got the teeth mildly correct.
Mm-hmm.
He has arms.
Yeah. He's got the right number of fingers.
I've seen the Obi-Wan show. Don't remember this guy at all. But if I watch it now, man, he's gonna be like my favorite character for that one growling line he has.
He growls at Leia.
It's amazing that he has like a name.
Yeah, like that's what I was
He
surprised.
doesn't have a
by.
species, but he has a name.
Yeah, like you would think the opposite.
Why does this guy get a name?
Like, does someone call out like,
"Hey, Borum,
Borum sub"?
you're."
It's probably just like in the credits, like whoever played him.
It's like the director's cousin.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like, well, I need to
put him in the
I need to
credits.
tell someone who I played.
He technically has a speaking line, so we got to put him.
Totally
in
the director's.
We got to name him.
Totally
So
the
they went on
director's
some
cousin.
random name generator.
Wow. It's like an anagram for the actor's name.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean,
What would his name be?
I don't even know. Boris Mobs. It's just, it's just one letter. The last letter of the first name and the first letter of the last name. It's just,
That's almost worse than his name was just.
and people are like, wow, his name's just like yours.
It's just it shows up Borum Shub as himself.
Played by Boris Mubs. Wait, which one's the character name? They're both so...
I think that's just his actual name, and it's literally just as himself, and it's just like he hates his cousin.
Yeah. He's like, come on down. I got a great part for you. A speaking role. Yeah, that's a Star Wars race. Your guys, as much as you were like hesitant to show me this guy, the guy I picked is so much worse looking. So I think
I'll need to save your drawing.
I think, yeah, like my guy's just like, lovably furry, like that guy could have grandkids, The guy I'm gonna show you is incapable of love. It's like, how you see some aliens in Star Wars and you're like, that can be a good guy, like Yoda. Yoda can be a good guy. And then you see other aliens and you're like, those are just bad guy alien races, like there's no chance. Like they have like fangs and 1,000 needle teeth, and it's like, I don't know if that guy could be a good guy ever in anything. So that's the guy I've picked for you. I feel so confident that you'll never in a million years guess this guy that I can tell you his name, or his race. I think it's his race. I can even tell you where he's from. I don't know where he first appears though. I've definitely seen him in a movie. I think he's on Tatooine or something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Is this
His first appearance is in episode 1. Yeah, he's sentient. Stands on 2 legs. I can even describe the legs to you. Ooh, but I don't want to. This creature.
Let's get rid of this here.
This one could be a woman.
Okay, what?
Oh, look, there's a drawing of a female one. They're so creepy looking though.
Where am I starting?
Okay.
Are the male and female the same relatively?
Relatively. It seems like the female one. Oh, they're in the Senate.
Like, isn't there specifically in Star Wars a species where the females are like very beautiful and the men are like hideous creatures?
Isn't that just like the human race?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. That's what I was
of course,
thinking
yeah. Like obviously how it works. These things are called swokes. Swokes. It's just it's double. Swokes. And
like with an S at the end.
This one's also where this is why this one might be a lady. It's kind of like a it's like a kilt. We're gonna draw this one in a kilt because it's wearing a kilt.
Okay.
I can't find any with pants. Like they all okay. If I said that the head was like a melted scoop of ice cream.
Is that what we're starting with the head?
No,
does it have a nose?
We'll start with the head. Okay.
Does it have a nose?
No. Okay. Like when you see like Red Skull in Marvel,
right?
Where you see some horrifying monster that looks like someone cut off the nose.
Yeah.
There's like the holes where the nose should have been.
Right.
That's.
Can I start with those?
You can. There are so it's like vaguely nose shaped, but there are 3 holes. So if you can imagine the 2 nostril holes and 1 hole where like the tip of the nose would have been. And
okay.
Its head,
and like
its head is pretty proportionate to like a human. Like its head is a little taller than a human's, but it's
So we'll start with the nostrils, and then like this. Is that kind of how the nose looks?
That works. Right. Okay. Let's go with the 2 eyes now. They are circular eyes. To the 2 eyes, one to the left, one to the right of that. Just perfect circles to the right and left of that.
Oh, like completely to the right and left?
Yes, like they are next to the nose holes. Well, oh man, they're a little bigger than that actually. Just kind of
like how much?
Just do like another circle around.
Like should these?
They're almost like hang on, let me see if I can find another picture of their eye. They're almost like completely black, so you can just kind of like fill them in.
Okay, but like how much bigger?
Like not that big. Just a little bit bigger. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of like they might have iris, like they might have dark brown eyes with like an iris in there somewhere. Ooh, ooh, hello. Like they're all like dripping stuff out of their mouths. I'm going back to the original drawing. Okay. Now, they have like they don't have eyebrows, but they have like a giant flesh eyebrow above each eye, and then like a couple more wrinkles in the thing. Like, oh, and the other one needs to go much higher up than. Oh, okay. The other one should be taller than that.
What do you mean by
like it's taller. Like
like
it goes up further. Like you could start it at the bottom, but then the top line needs to be up a bit more.
like this?
Yeah, just go right now. Go and then okay. They're kind of eyebrowish shaped still, so they kind of like a that's okay. That's better. And they have a couple more. They have like one more big wrinkle above each of the. Now he just looks like he's winking. It's creepy black eyebrows. Like they all kind of curve down to the tip of the nose. Like there's a few more wrinkles that kind of go down towards the nose.
Like
that, like that's probably far enough. And then it's like all the way up and above the eyebrows. Ooh, just ding. Okay, now head shape is kind of human shaped, except not at all.
Oh,
it's like if a human.
Okay,
it's like if a human was wearing a flesh yarmulke, like that stood out a little bit on top of the head. So kind of like a human-shaped head ish. Don't go down to the bottom yet. Just stay at the top.
So like
it goes up a little. Yeah. Okay. Sure. But then that just kind of connects down into the rest of it. No, that's not. You're making it too fat on the sides. It's not that fat. It's also not that straight. Okay. Out of the sides, like the curve on the left there are 3 spikes coming out of each side, like 3 little horns coming out of each side.
Do they like curve up or do you go straight out?
They curve up, like kind of like okay. But the other ones need to be above that, and that'd be the biggest one, and then there's 2 smaller ones above it.
Above it?
Yeah. Yeah. Sort of like that. This one's just been hitting the side of the head over there, so it's not quite. Okay, that one, they're real big on that side for some reason. Now, the yarmulke part has like little horns coming out of it. Like 6 of them. Like, you can put some on the inside of it, too. Yeah, like in there. Okay. Woo, boy. Okay, the mouth is really wide. Like, it's in, like, a smiling shape. Okay, underneath the nose, there's, like, a little triangle that goes up to the nose and then down into the mouth. So, like, and it's got some bags of, like, skin under the eyes. Give it a couple bags of skin under the eyes, you know? It's beautiful. See what I mean? Like, they can't be a female version of this, but they're also kind of all might be. They're like, this is like the lunch lady alien.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it looks like the lunch lady. Okay. The mouth, which we can go down to now, goes almost all the way from one side of the face to the other in like a smiling shape, but there are big, like, teeth coming out of the flesh on the top, like down into the mouth.
Oh, okay.
And then the bottom has like a couple on the bottom, and maybe a couple smaller ones. Okay, yeah, it is actually pretty good. It looks so much happier than he does in this picture, though.
Just like spikes.
Yeah, I mean, they're creepier looking than that, but you get the gist. Like they're straight. They look like crocodile teeth, is what they look like. And then maybe a couple more in the bottom with like a little. Add like a little tongue in the middle on the bottom, just like a little, like a little tongue.
Like
just like
just like a regular tongue.
No, like just like a little yarmulke shape. Yeah, like that. That a little too big, but that's okay. A couple more little ones. And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4 double chins. 4 double chins under this. It's not particularly far from each other, just 4. Yeah, not bad. The eyes might need to be a little bigger at the end. Oh man, we're really only gonna get the head in here at this point. Okay. Now just like kind of connect those up. Connect the bottom one all the way up to the top of the. Yeah. I can't tell you how to express this. Yours looks so much friendlier than the real one. Like, it's changing the way I see this one. Okay, underneath the chins, as we go into like the cleavage area, there's no cleavage because there's no separation. But like, there's like
is there a neck?
No, it just morphs into the body. If it is, it's covered by all those chins.
Right.
But there's like a band of like, for lack of a better term, warts on the chest. Like 10 warts.
Does it have arms though?
Yeah, it does.
Like I need
Human
to know
arms.
like the general.
Let's do. Yeah, it has arms. Same thing. 4.
Like kind of like
normal human shaped
proportion.
arms. For the most part.
It's like coming out like this.
Yeah.
And then like.
They're not
skinny?
thin. They're not skinny. So,
but like how is he fat?
He's like wearing a dress, so it all just kind of, the head is the skinniest part, and then it just all kind of goes down into a dress, and then there's legs coming out of the dress. So like, we're not going to see this thing's legs, which is really a shame. It's got some interesting legs. Oh, that's too skinny. The other arm's got to be.
Well, but like, what's the body? Like the body also.
You don't see a body. You just see a dress coming out from behind the arms. Okay.
Okay, so
it has like a shirt thing. Yeah, that's better. Okay. It has like a shirt thing on that covers this area.
Does he have sleeves?
Only at the very tops of the arms, like up to just like not even mid
like this
bicep. Be a little longer than that. You might want to extend it a little bit. And it's kind of like frayed. Like this thing wears rags, man. This thing's never seen a. Okay, like now he just looks like he's wearing a t-shirt that's a little too tight, but whatever. Just kind of give him like a dress at this point. Coming down from the. It comes down behind the arms, like it. No, it's not a V-neck. It's just kind of like a burlap sack that he shoved his head into. And then in there, add some warts. Just, yeah, no, that's good. Now, on the arms, this, strangely enough, has bands on the arms, too. The band on its right arm has, it's just like a band, and then imagine if you had, like, a couple of portholes from a submarine. Like those circular windows.
How high up on the arm?
It's mid-bicep. Right above the crease. Yeah, like right there. Just put like a porthole or two from a submarine on it. Yeah, that'll do. The other one is more complicated. It's like if there were 3 belts going across it with a belt going down the middle. Almost like a net. Like, yeah. Okay, no, keep doing what you're doing there. It's just like 3 and 3.
Oh, there's 3 belts.
I mean, you can draw this one with 2. I don't think anybody's. I'm doing a real bad job of explaining this one. Like they go all the way to the other. Yeah, okay. This one has a different arm fashion choice. That's cool. Like,
I didn't draw.
This thing only gets wider as it goes down, like the body. Like it's like a bell shape. Like it just keeps getting fatter until the dress stops, and then you can see the legs coming out the bottom. You're never gonna see the legs on this guy though. You're really not. 4 fingers, pretty normal-ish in proportion, but they have like long. Like those ladies who go to the nail salon and they get nails, and you're like, those are a bit too long for me not to be afraid of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. But I think this person's never seen the inside of a spa. They're just real long and somehow don't break.
How many fingers did you say?
4. Like that. Yeah, that's good. No. Oh, it's 4 total. 4 total. A thumb is a
don't-
finger. I don't care what people say.
What? But when someone
Yeah,
asks,
this
how
one's
many
got
fingers,
5 on one. Yeah, 4 fingers.
and then spiky.
It's like, yeah, just like, that lady who, no, not that big, man. They look like a lady could have gotten them, but this is not a lady.
Isn't this what they look
Those are
like?
too long. This is the lady that, like, you're like, oh, so you're into, like, you like watching Hocus Pocus, even though it's not Halloween time, and, like, you decorate, and you probably lure children into your gingerbread house, like, that's those kind of nails. Just a little too long to be reasonable. Ooh, this one actually has a broken nail on one hand, so just, like, don't give the last finger a nail. And then again, this thing kind of has like an apron on over the top of the dress and then a kilt. What are you doing?
Just make them look better. I'm coloring them in.
So like coming out the other side of the arm, there's just finish the dress coming down.
Like the dresses coming down.
Yeah, that works. Come out the right side of the fingers over there. Sure. And then, I don't know, give it like a plaid skirt, because this one has a plaid skirt. Like, just like draw a line at some point. These things are in the Senate. I can't fathom that. The one I'm telling you to draw looks like they've been working the... I remember this guy, though, from episode 1. Very freaky looking. I think he sells Qui-Gon and Jar Jar. Remember when Jar Jar is like walking by and he accidentally eats something?
Yeah.
And this is like the person who's selling those. And they are beautiful. All right. I mean, yours looks like, I can't get over it. Yours is like the rebellious teenager version of this race. Like, I'd find this one at the Space Mall.
It's like
looking happier than the
schoolgirl.
Yeah.
Dress.
Why does this make it look so schoolgirl-esque? You can like mess up the shirt or something, make it dirty looking. I don't know. Like yours is way too likable for what this is. Like yours just got back from getting their nails done at the mall. Like all right. I don't really think. I mean, I wish you could draw the feet on this thing because they just have like weird dinosaur chicken-ish feet, just coming out the bottom. But it's okay.
I didn't realize the end proportions with the nose that I drew.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. This is surprisingly accurate, in some ways.
So what is it?
It's just called a Swokes. SWOKES. And then just another one. Another Swokes. Swokes. Let's see what we can find out on Wikipedia or Wikipedia about the Swokes. They are their skin color is pale. They have I guess those are red and black eyes. That's how you know your thing's too friendly looking. They're from the homeworld of Makam T. Makam T, as everybody knows, is in the Outer Rim. From the deserts. Let's see.
Yeah, this thing lives in the deserts, that's for sure.
This little known species had the unusual ability to regenerate body parts. Oh, that's interesting.
Do they come back?
He's made them good at combat due to their violent nature. They often took positions as bodyguards and even bounty hunters. They also had a great fondness for gemstones.
Whoa.
And apparently they're in the Senate. Yeah, there was one. Oh, Gragra was a Goromonger who worked in the Mos Espa market in Tatooine, and she's the one that caught Jar Jar Binks snatching a Gorg from her stand without paying. So if you watch episode 1 and you see one of these things, just know it's a woman.
Oh.
Her name is Gragra, which is just charming. Charming name for a charming lady.
Yep, and her daughter just got back from getting her nails done at the mall.
Yeah, she gotta keep selling Gorgs to pay for her daughter's expensive mall outings. There's no like voice thing like you saw. That I liked the voice thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear a swokes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It doesn't have the line where it
It's like
talks to Jar Jar.
Oh yeah, but like I don't. Oh, Toby Longworth is the one who voiced.
That doesn't sound like a girl's name.
It does not, does it? But again, the fact that they called this a woman. If a woman's voice had come out of this thing, you'd be like, I don't believe you. You know. So they went with expectations. All right, you ready to see a swokes?
I should like complete this band that doesn't really work.
Yeah, I don't know what you give. Ready to see a swokes, Benj?
Yep.
That's a swokes.
Oh, it's so it is so much worse than what I drew.
I know. Yours is mildly tolerable. Like this thing is scary looking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when they're teenage schoolgirl versions, I guess anything's slightly cuter.
Oh man.
It's like, yeah.
Yours is like from a scary movie.
I know. This thing it's mildly worrisome.
Like it looks like a video game, like a creature from a video game.
Like something you'd be tasked with putting down
Yes.
in a video game, you know? Yeah, spokes is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is can't get over the schoolgirl version you drew. She broke a nail too. Oh.
Yeah, she just came back from the mall.
Don't worry, they regenerate nails very quickly, apparently. Just like humans.
Yes.
I think they got malls on Tatooine. Like, that's an untapped. You know, I want to see the teenage drama. You know, the teenage
The
coming of age
Tatooine
film.
drama.
Yeah, where they're just like, Johnny didn't ask me to the space dance. Maybe if I go get a new skirt and do my nails up.
Maybe if I wasn't a spokesman.
Yeah. And Johnny's just like, it's not about what you wear, it's about your face. You know. You know, she learns to love herself for who she is, and she meets a dashing spokes transfer student, you know, like
or like a blind person.
no.
Like I would say, like, you know, like looks shouldn't matter
No,
when
but
you're talking about humans.
I mean, there's just some
But,
things
like,
humans can't love.
yeah.
You know?
Like when you look like a hideous monster,
Yeah. Exactly.
like it's too far. It's too
it's
far.
too much, and I couldn't agree
Like she might be beautiful
on the inside.
to her own species,
Yeah, well.
but a human will never.
Nope.
I mean,
you know, she's in love with Johnny, like the human captain of the space football team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Johnny's a jerk. He pretends he's gonna take her to prom, but then doesn't show up. You know, throws eggs at her. Something that teenage boys do
Yep.
in films. All right, well, that's
it. This is it.
You've now learned about 2 new Star Wars species, because we're totally up with the times, man. You know, like, this is what the Star Wars people want. They don't want us talking about the upcoming movies or the Star Wars celebration that just happened or the new show. They don't want us to talk about Andor Season 2. They want Swokes and the other aliens that doesn't even have a name for the race because the director's cousin played him.
Yeah, but these both showed up in popular Star Wars.
Yeah, if you're a Star
scenes.
Wars fan, you've seen these, and
Yeah.
now you've thought about them more than any other human.
Like this one, episode 1.
Yeah.
Like every Star Wars fan has seen this one.
Yeah, they've seen what's her
and the
name?
one I had to
Gragra.
draw,
They've all seen.
most Star Wars fans have watched
Yeah.
that
You-
Obi-Wan show.
You think there's like a Gragra, the Swokes action figure somewhere you can buy?
Oh, there must be.
I mean, like that's how
I
they
mean,
did
that's how Lucas got all his money.
it. Yeah.
That action figure.
If any of you ever finds a Swokes action figure, just send it our way. Because we would love that.
We wouldn't.
Ooh. Are these handmade spokes action figures. Like someone's like, man, I really like spokes, but they never. Oh, like there's no way these are real. You know how people like this is what Star Wars people do. Star Wars people do this though. They like hand make action figures for characters that nobody ever made an action figure for.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's real? Like,
yeah, it must be real. Like, it must be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it exists.
You see it. It's a picture, right?
Yeah, because that's how the internet works. If you see it, it's real.
The packaging and everything. It must be real.
Kids, we're just kidding. Don't believe that. Everything you see on the internet's a lie.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln said so.
Yep.
I saw that on the internet.
Yes, so did I. Well, enjoy the rest of your May the 4th, and May the 4th be with you.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.